Hey Foxies, my name is Simon Fox. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and if you're returning, welcome back. Like always, this is never about subscribers nor about money, but about love and light. So with that being said, we're going to be getting into this Jawbreaker palette tutorial. Today, I had no idea what to call this look, so we're just going to be calling it a Jawbreaker palette tutorial. I had a lot of fun making it. I just kind of wanted to let my creativity just go and flow with it. So with that being said, I hope that y'all do the same and y'all join me in on this look. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So first, gonna be starting off with my eyelid primer by ABH Cosmetics. I honestly live for this primer. I used to use concealer on top of this, but literally I've realized that you really don't even have to use concealer on top of this. You can use this alone and it works just as bomb. It makes your eyeshadows look just as gorgeous, just as flawless, and just as blended. Y'all need to try this if y'all haven't, but if y'all can't afford this, then just use your concealer because it will do the same thing. So here I'm taking a white. Y'all can use any white that y'all want. I'm using the shade Virgin in the Jawbreaker palette, and I'm just setting all that in place. Now I'm going in with this gorgeous lavender shade, and that one is called Gumdrop. This shade is so freaking gorgeous, and I'm so happy that I ended up pairing up these two shades next to each other, because this lavender is kind of like a blue purple. Y'all will see what I mean. It looks so gorgeous next to the blue that I blended under it. Like, it looks so bomb next to it. They complement each other so well, and I feel like this look looks kind of like spacey, kind of alien, retro, like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think it looks like in the comments, but I'm honestly so freaking obsessed with this look. It just gives me futuristic vibes, like I'm living. So I'm just using that lavender and I'm just blending up right above all that crease. And I'm just blending, doing a lot of blending. By the way, you guys, I also want to mention that I use airspun powder to also blend out my eyeshadows so they look even more blended. Y'all will see, I show that in the next clip. But yeah, airspun is going to be your new best friend, because literally if you can't get eyeshadows to blend or you feel like they're not blending, use some airspun powder. Like, it's gonna just change your whole eyeshadow game. Thank me later. Also, you guys, this is my friend Bubba. Drink some water, stay hydrated. It's my big old jug. It's literally called Bubba. I got it at Walmart and it's so freaking bomb. Like, I drink so much water because of it. So yeah, stay hydrated. Y'all go get some water. Take breaks in between my videos. So yeah, I'm here showing the airspun powder, and like I said, this blends so freaking bomb. If you haven't tried it. Like, let me know how it goes in the comments. It literally blends like, yes, bomb. So here I'm taking the shade Soap, and I'm using that right under that lavender shade, or right under that Gumdrop shade, and I'm just using that right in the crease, just to really deepen up that crease. And I'm using it basically in the whole crease, because I even took it to the front, which is something that I normally don't do, just because I usually do like just more colors in the front. But this time I actually just wanted to keep it cute and simple, and even though this look is simple, it looks so freaking stunning. Y'all will see at the end, like, it's gorgeous. So yes, taking my time and blending that shade Soap, and really just making sure to blend, pack, and then go back in with the same shades I used, Soap, Gumdrop, and Soap, and just reapplying them and re-diffusing them. By the way, I think the one that I had like the most trouble blending would have to say like this shade Soap. I'm not sure why it was taking me a hot minute to blend, but honestly, like I said, these two shades look gorgeous next to each other. If you have these two shades in any other palette, let me know how they work, because like I said, I think it was just the shade Soap, to be honest. But yeah, it had kept breaking up in between. But it's okay, it wasn't that big of a deal. I just, like I said, I went ahead and just kept reapplying, re-diffusing. It took me a whole lot of basically packing and diffusing. That's pretty much makeup, the whole thing about makeup. You just have to have a lot of patience, and you have to love what you're doing. You have to love the creativeness to it and the just thinking behind it, because I think that most people really don't feel confident whenever they're doing their makeup, and honestly, I really want to change people's mindset when it comes to makeup, because if it doesn't work out, you can always take it off, but if it does work out, then you already know, basically you're learning through your errors. So whatever you get right, then you actually learn that you can use those combos again, or you can use those eyeshadow combos together again. But yeah, basically just error and trial. All I can say is practice, 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 and patience, patience, patience. I wasn't somebody that had a lot of patience before, but I've grown to have so much patience, and really just love the creativeness to makeup. I've started adding more details and getting more creative with it, and just blasting my music in my ears and going off. So here I'm taking that eye primer. Honestly, I would suggest to use a concealer, because the eye primer is a little bit more waterier, so I feel like it's better for just like in the beginning. But if you're gonna like cut your crease with it, be careful, because if you open your eye, it could possibly mess up. So here I'm taking the shade, I believe it's Spring Freeze. No, it was actually the shade Cute, and I'm just taking that right there and only taking it halfway, like mid to the middle of my eye, and then I take another shade and I blend them together. So I ended up taking the shade Wow, and I used that in the inner portion of my eye, and in the middle all I did was basically diffuse them together, blend them together, and just make them look gorgeous, make them transition really, really cute. And this is that gorgeous shade Wow, and it's just like a really bright yellow. And once you diffuse these together, or like blend these together, they make basically a shade in between those two colors. It's kind of like art. It's kind of like painting. When you mix two colors together, you get like a transition between those colors. So whatever those two colors are. I don't really remember art too much, or really being good at it, but I learned art, I guess, through makeup. So yeah, I mean, you can learn it either way, but I feel like it just makes sense. It makes so much sense now. The things that I didn't get in art then, I get now. I'm not even. Anyways. So now taking the Norvina Electric Cake Liners, and I'm using the shade Electric Line, which is that green, and it's like so bright, so vivid, so freaking stunning. And even under a UV light, like, I'm obsessed. Like, I really want to stay under a UV light and just wear these liners, because they're so freaking bomb and they look so gorgeous under a UV light. It's sickening. I will show y'all, or y'all will see in the last few clips, I turn on that UV light and I take some pictures with it. But here I'm just going right over that cut crease, and I just kind of rounded out that liner at the end, just because I feel like it's just cute. It's something that I like to add to my looks. So yeah, going right over that cut crease and just adding that liner. And by the way, I would suggest to use some really fine, thin paint brushes or nail brushes, something that's really gonna make your liners somewhere where you could have a lot of detail, where you could actually like focus and don't have to worry about it not coming out right because the brush is not right. In other words, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Y'all get my point. Just using some really good brushes for some really good lines, in other words. I didn't always have the best brushes, and so I used a lot of paintbrushes. And this is obviously a nail brush. It has like a circle tip at the end, and all I'm doing is taking the shade Electric Yellow, and I'm just using that and dotting pretty much all throughout that eyeshadow look at the end, basically where it's transitioned. I just take that yellow and I pretty much dot it everywhere, just because I like to add like little details like this, just because I feel like it's the little details like this that makes such a freaking big difference. And I got so many compliments when I posted this on my Snapchat and on my Instagram, like people were living, and I'm just so happy that I'm creating work that not only I love, but other people love and understand. I honestly thought people weren't going to get my work whenever I started doing makeup, but now I feel like I have found my own style and I have fell in love with the way that I do makeup. And pretty much, I mean, I haven't really found any other makeup artists that do makeup like me or eyeshadow looks like me, but I would love to support other makeup artists that do, because I just live for looks like this. Like, it just gives me like rave vibes, like rave makeup, euphoria vibes, euphoria makeup. Everybody's been talking about that so much lately. But yeah, and here I'm also taking the shade Electric Pink, and I'm just using that as a liner. And ooh, look at that tape. Honestly, I wanted to add that in because I felt like some people were gonna love that. when I take off that tape, they just like clean lines. I live for them too though. So here I'm taking the glitter adhesive, and I'm just gonna use that Juanita glitter in that shade blue that I just showed in the past clip. And I am so obsessed with these Juanita glitters, like so freaking obsessed. I really hope to find her on Instagram or something, because literally I cannot thank her enough for how amazing these glitters are. They have changed my makeup game so much, and I add glitter all the time now. Like, I'm obsessed with glitter. Like I said, the little details count. They make a difference. Here I'm just brushing off that baking powder, and I like to just bake underneath like my contour just to make it really sharp. Here I'm taking those shades Coach Shoulder and Freeze Tag from the I believe it was the Freeze palette, I'm not sure, but Rain Freeze palette, yes. And it's honestly just like a blue kind of, it's gorgeous. It has like a blue tint in it, and it's so sickening. I feel like it complemented this look so much, and I just really needed to use it. There's not a lot of times where you can wear blue highlighter or any crazy colors like that, but I'm honestly so obsessed whenever I can, because it looks so freaking gorgeous and so sickening. And also, I never add any any clips of me highlighting my face, so I figured that I would show y'all what I do whenever I do highlight. Well, this is to the max, but you know, you get my point. I feel like some people might want to see that, and I mean, I feel like it's pretty interesting to see how it can make such a difference. Like, little things like this make such a big difference. The nose contour had me today. I was like, okay. We're getting better. Practice, practice, practice. To be honest, I learn new things all the time. So here taking that lip gloss, and yeah, I'm not sure what it's called, but love it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, listen to the outro. I gotta go. Also, you guys, go get in on the giveaway that I'm having on my Instagram. I have it posted. Y'all make sure to go get in on it because not a lot of people are. And y'all also get to choose what palette y'all want. So, yeah, why not? A free palette and you get to choose it. I mean, there's not a better deal. So, yeah, go get in on it because, like I said, there's not a lot of people, so you have a high chance of winning. So, go check out my Instagram at Simon Fox. Alright Foxy, so this is the finished look on the Jawbreaker palette tutorial. I honestly had so much fun making this and letting my creativity side come out a little bit more. I just like to put on some headphones and just flow with however I'm feeling that day. So this is what I came up with today. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave me some love, some likes, and some comments. And I will see you on my next video. Alright, bye Foxies.